Hey guys, welcome back to the Settra campaign. This is, of course, the modded campaign that's using the two overhauls for the Tomb Kings, using Tomb Kings Extended and Awakened in Glory. And we're kind of testing things out to see how they work together. And also, Michael is learning how to play the Tomb Kings effectively because it is certainly not a race that I have all that much experience with. So, as always, thanks everybody so much for the comments and the advice and everything so far in this campaign. Also, thank you everybody for your patience. I mentioned in a different post that I got pulled away. I was actually in Florida for a week, and hopefully, I know that after a week of not posting any videos, the YouTube algorithm is absolutely going to wreck me. But hopefully those of you following this campaign will still see this episode show up in your feeds, at least, fingers crossed. And also, as always, when you spend a week away from a game that you play a heavily modded version of, fingers crossed that this is all going to work correctly. So far, it seems okay. So, knock on wood here that that will continue to be the case. But I think in the last episode where we left off, we won a major battle up here. I'm going to start this episode off with a follow-up of trying to wipe out that army right there. And then what we may want to do here is take Settra, run up here, and try to wipe out that army right there. Now, that looks like a pretty beatable army. It's in march stance. But the big concern that I have, they got an awful lot of crossbowmen right there. We do have, we got more melee infantry than anything else, but I think we've got a little bit of speed. I mean, obviously these chariots units, and thank you in particular, those of you who have been telling me I need to be more effective with my use of chariots, and I have no doubt that that is the case. Do I have mounted versions of these? I do. I may do that then for this coming battle right here. Put these guys on a mount. Okay, you don't. What about you? No, and Settra, what about you? You're... Yeah. Let's do it for now. The reason being a little bit of speed, additional speed is going to help us get into some of these missile units and try to bog them down a little bit. We've got certainly enough melee units to be able to take on their melee infantry, I should think. Okay, anyway, we'll do that one second. We're going to go ahead and do this one first. Let me just think here. Is there anything else that I needed to mention overall? I'm a little bit rusty all of a sudden at making videos, so I have to kind of get back into the swing of things. I don't think so. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and apply our skill ups and then finish wiping out this guy right here. So we're going to go ahead and give you... Looks like I've done quite a lot here in the blue line. I might as well go ahead and at least get myself up to lightning strike here. So we'll take... Oh, I think the canopic jars is probably more important than control or income from raiding right now. We're looking okay from a money perspective in this campaign, so that's good. Let's go ahead and give you casualty replenishment as well. That's always going to be a priority with the mods that we're using that reduce replenishment rate. The skill ups to increase replenishment is always going to be very important. Okay, we also need to think about possibly doing scrap upgrades. Refresh my memory. I know these take canopic jars. I guess we're just not going to be able to do any of those for a while. We definitely need to work on our canopic jars. And you're already in march stance. Can't move anymore. You have plenty of movement left. I've got no regiments of renown. Obviously, that I can recruit. I have to unlock those. So we're just going to be attacking with this army. They're pretty weakened, though. I don't think that's going to be too much of a big deal. We could possibly even auto-resolve it, but I just don't like to do that. Let me just check out what we can do here with our rights before we get any farther. I could always get... we've got the money. We could do some of these. A unique necrotect capable of colonizing ruins at level 3. Yeah, I don't think so. We're going to be able to unlock another Casket of Souls in 2 more turns. Probably better to save money for that. The Sand Veil could be nice. The ambush success chance could be nice. The Sandstorm would be better when we're definitely going to be on defense, which, you know, we won a battle down here against Wurzag, but he's definitely a big concern because I'm not really, you know, keeping an eye on things down here. He could come up here and attack Antok at almost any point. Do I want to try to defend? Let's try it. It's going to take a few turns to build that up. If I can somehow build this up and actually get this to be pretty defendable, then we can try to stop Wurzag here, while maybe also devoting some armies to taking out Volkmar the Grim here. Okay. We'll play it by ear. I may end up canceling this building up of Antok and having to concede it to Wurzag if we're not in a good position to defend it. Wurzag is definitely my biggest concern right now in this campaign. All right, well, let's go ahead and launch this attack. Decisive victory. If we auto-resolved, looks like we wouldn't lose any units. Interesting. Well, we're going to fight it anyway. I'm sure it's just going to be another plain map. Yes, it is. We'll try to get our chariots the most heavily involved, and then the units that haven't lost any health yet. Let's go ahead and do this. Alrighty. Start deployment here. So, like I said, let's take all of the units that are in really good shape, put them up front. Let's maybe get the vultures involved a little bit later. I'm going to put you guys on 6. I'm going to put you 2. Never mind, I don't need a control group for those guys, but what I do want to do... Oh, really? The Skeleton Warriors back here are the only regular unit here that I need to keep out. I guess I was looking at the vultures having taken so much damage and was thinking I had a lot more units units here that I needed to be careful with. And then we'll definitely use your magic a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and start the battle. Don't see any reason to do anything particularly fancy here. Let's go ahead and get you two around this way. Tell you what, you all stop right there. Let's see if they keep coming towards us. Give our chariots a little bit of time to do some flanking here. And looks like pretty soon here you're going to be able to go ahead and do a nice little... Yeah, it's pretty effective right there. Alright, you definitely need to shoot them. You know what, you do it as well. Let's try to get you all like this, and let's go ahead and get you guys crashing into... Do they have any... Come on, come on, come on. Try to keep screening right there. You guys just go ahead and do this. You go ahead and get in on them. You guys go ahead and each take on somebody back there. Let's go ahead and get you guys crashing in instead of just shooting. You, where you at? You. Let's go ahead and buff your... never mind. You know what? Let's just do this really quickly here. Okay, got them pretty bad shape here. Are you guys shooting? You're supposed to be. Turn like that. Okay, how are we doing here? We got bogged down a little bit by the Lord. That's kind of frustrating. Come on, come on. You weren't even supposed to attack that Lord. You guys are still not broken. Wow. Okay. Well, no, there we go. All right, now chariots. Chariots can get chariots get back on him, please. And let's go ahead and try to take him out.
My orders.
He's down to 300. We should be able to. I tell you what, I will go ahead and do this off camera and meet you all back at the battle lobby. Never mind, he's already dead. Very good. Alrighty, so not a whole lot in the way of battle loot as expected here, but we're doing okay, and every little bit helps. I would like to get some more canopic jars. I think that may be. Ooh. At some point, I've got to start taking canopic jars, but I do really like the campaign movement range. And the oh no, that's for the enemy. Got to remember that campaign movement. I'm sorry, that replenishment rate is for the enemies. I really wish that were in red instead of in green. Immune to attrition. That's yeah. Not going to worry about that too much. I'm going to go with the jars. Like I said, I've got to start taking those more frequently. Okay. Well, the game didn't crash, so that's a good sign so far. Knock on wood. And we're still in our own territory here. Accidentally knocked my headset off my head there. Let's go ahead and give you attend me, I suppose. And I don't want to use the mounts most of the time right now. In fact, I want to fight this battle and then try to remember to take Settra and Prince Nebethar here, take them back off their mounts again afterward if I can remember to do that. And yeah, I just can't see enough of this army to know quite how strong it is. So my biggest concern right here with Settra. Oh. I can't reach. I thought for sure I looked at this. Why am I at 89%? I thought for sure I looked at this in the last episode and he could reach. Or maybe what it was. No, I can't reach with any of them. That is Das ist nicht gut. Das ist nicht gut. So what that means is these two armies up here are now all of a sudden vulnerable to an attack. What they could do is they could bring both of these armies up and attack these two armies up here, and they could win that. Do I really... Okay, this does definitely change things a little bit. I could move Settra up here close enough to reinforce a battle up here. Are they close enough to attack? They're not close enough to attack Antok. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I really, for some reason, was thinking that Settra could reach right here. I'll have to go back and rewatch that previous episode and see what gave me that impression. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know. Okay. All right. So, and obviously he could attack Plain of Tuskers. He can reach that if he wanted to, but since I can't see what all is in this army, I don't really want to start pulling heroes out to get a better look at them just yet. Although I guess I could. I mean, the Necrotect is not providing that much additional value in this army right now, since our only construct is this Ushabti right here. I think he's the only one getting buffed. Maybe the other thing I could do is I could pull him down here and use him to scout out down here. because I really need to keep an eye on Warzag. Oh boy, okay, this got a whole lot more complicated here. I think I'd better do that. I had better keep eyes on Warzag. Okay, he does have an army right there, but it's not in great shape. It is recruiting, however, and greenskins can recruit pretty quickly. Okay, so now what does that mean? It means we're going to move Settra up here to help defend up here. You may as well move back into Bagar for the extra replenishing, I suppose. Settra. I can recruit. In fact, I can recruit a Tomb Guard, but I can only recruit a Tomb Guard if I am in regular stance, which means you, guess what? You get to come back here now into regular stance.
Soon, not now.
And you are going to recruit Tomb Guard, Nahikaran Warrior. And what else do you need? You need warriors and spears. So let's go ahead and give you 3 spears. I believe, if I remember correctly, the spears are better on defense than the warriors are. So we're just going to take 1 more warrior and mostly just spears. Okay. And you're getting your replenishment. And Settra, you're going to go in march stance up here, close enough to be able to reinforce. And that works for me. If we keep our 3 armies close together for mutual defense, mutual reinforcing, that will protect them fairly effectively. Kimri, you let me actually, before I do Kimri, let's look at Springs of Eternal Life. Relics of the Cult. Yeah, eventually I'm going to want it, but probably not a priority. I'm sure what I was doing here was setting this up for more military buildings, which is really what we need more than anything else. I think maybe... Let's see, the highest priority probably should continue to be melee infantry right now. Do I have any melee infantry buildings? Yes, I do. I have this one. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Another one of those right here. I need to get plenty of just your basic units in these armies, then I'll probably end up demolishing this again. Okay. Our objectives. Let me just refresh my memory on these. Rumblings in the Palace of Corpses. Yes, we know that we need... is it Numos? Yeah, I think it's Numos that we do that in. Rumors of the Cursed Prince. Grow your forces. Yep, we'll get that one finished. That'll be nice, although we don't really get much out of it. The hero becomes a legend. We're getting closer to that. Win a quest battle. We're not in any condition to do that right now. Capture many provinces. We'll get there in time. Research technology is going to take a while. A second front. Recruit an additional lord. We are only 1 turn away from being able to do that, I believe. Or wait a minute. What are we even researching right now? No, we're quite a ways away from it. We're 11 turns from... We're 11 turns plus any other researching that we do before we're going to get another one of those. Okay. So much more raise or sack Sudenburg. We'll get there. It's obviously a priority at this point, but maybe not as high of a priority as Warzag just yet. From our mortuary cult, we do have some options here. Golden Dagger, can't say that that is a high priority. Enchanted items. Iron Curse icon would be nice, but again, 15% missile resistance, not that high of a priority. Talismans. Pigeon Plucker Pendant, not a chance. Okay. Alright, not fighting a lot of flying units right now. Okay, let's go ahead, check our diplomacy. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do about Manfred here. Obviously, he's extremely annoying, but I don't want to quite give up the vassalization that we have of him just yet. I definitely don't need another enemy right now. No, I don't think there's going to be any reason to do anything here. All right, I'm pretty worried about Scarbrand going to war with us. Quite frankly, I'm worried about anybody. I'm worried about the Bowmen going to war with us, although if they do, well, I guess we'd find out whether or not Manfred would join us in a defensive battle. I guess he hasn't up to this point, has he? I think Wurzag was a defensive. We were the defender when Wurzag declared war on us, and he ignored that, so he very likely would against the Bowmen as well. He's probably going to end up being effectively useless, and we're going to have to completely cancel the vassalization, but at least we're getting money from him. Tiny little bitty bit of money from him right now. All right, our commandment here, we've got control. Is that what we want? Yeah, I guess. And here we've got ambush success chance and melee. Yeah, actually melee defense is good. I'm glad I have that. That'll help us in the battle right here, which I don't think they'll attack us now that we have all three armies there, but we'll find out. All right, I think we're finally ready to go ahead and do an end turn here. I can no longer afford to do the rights, but that's fine. And I need to refresh my memory here. Where is the closest Book of Nagash? Okay, not super far away. And you, yeah, that's a little bit further, I think. Okay, all right, let's do this. Nope, he is not attacking us. Okay. And okay, I can live with that. I believe this is 3 consecutive turns that one army has just gone back and forth, walking into our territory, getting a little bit of attrition, turning around and walking back into his own territory. If that keeps going on and on and on, I will be pretty disappointed. On the Conqueror's eternal service, we have made a great discovery during the course of our excavations. Remains of the army that once served Alcazar the Conqueror, the last and maybe the greatest of all the priest kings of Nehikara, have been unearthed. It would take but a little magic to raise them to our service. Should we do so or give them a ritual burial in the classical Nehikaran style? So the burial gives us casualty replenishment rate and leadership for 10 turns. It's pretty good. Or use the remains for canopic jars. I tell you what, both of these are pretty good options. But with the duress that we're under right now, I'm going to take the burial. And in the long run, right now, 40 canopic jars seems like a lot. But in the long run, I feel like 40 canopic jars is something that will hopefully not seem like that much. So let's go ahead and do that. And then, okay, we got runic inscriptions here. Charge bonus +8 for Nehikara warriors, tomb bark, and chariot units. Well, okay, take it for the Nehikara warriors right now anyway, and the chariots. Ammunition for chariots, and reload time reduction for, yeah, okay, that's good. And we got mission successful. Razor standard, we'll take it. Canopic jars, that's good. Get that assigned. Okay, Okay, Scarbrand is now at war with a minor dwarven faction. And peace negotiated between Volkmar and the ogres. Okay, that's probably not what we wanted to see. But it's okay. It's alright. We'll deal with it. Okay, so now we're in a situation where you are back to looking quite strong. You are in need of definite recruiting. Settra. Okay, we don't have an urgent need down here yet. Let me take... I'm going to take another hero here for scouting purposes. You're level 7. You're level 8. I'm going to go ahead and use you to scout over here. Sudenberg.
I command movement!
Okay. He's got a new army over there, but his other 2 armies are down here. We are not close enough to attack from here.
Only slaves worry about heat.
But instead, we can't. But we want to move close enough to threaten it, I believe. So here's what we're going to do.
Be done.
You're replenishing. You are our vulture king, I believe, right? If I, yep, you're the vulture lord. Okay. Ancillaries. Let's go ahead and take. Let's go ahead and give you that Razor Standard. Okay, so I definitely want. Did I not? You know what? I didn't. I need to level this up so that I can get some more carrion. It's fine. We're doing actually really well from an income standpoint, so that's good. Okay. Settra, you... I don't see any reason not to get a couple of these back into your army. We actually have a total of 3 of those that we can do. So I'm going to move Settra back down here, back down this direction. And what I may do is I may move him right here to make him look vulnerable, but if they come and attack us, we'll be able to retreat within the range of Antok, hopefully. And if that draws these armies away from the defense of Sudenberg, then we could potentially attack Sudenberg with one of these or even both of these armies up here. Although, I'm just now realizing I could launch this attack right here, but I don't... I think of maybe that garrison plus those 2 armies. This is not a battle that we want to fight this turn. We'll give ourselves another turn to recruit our armies back up to being in much better shape. So what we're going to do with you... We're going to move you up this way. If I move you to here...
I assent.
And... Let me just take a look at you. What are you currently modifying? Ooh, that's really nice. I need to definitely get you back into an army. We can go ahead and put you in this army. That's fine. Okay. You're good enough that you can help any army. And then... And you're at 20 now, right? Yes, you are. Okay, you are going to need to do more recruiting. Are you close enough?
No.
Okay, I'm going to put you... I might actually leave you right there. You're close enough to be able to join a battle in any direction from right where you are. If I put you into march stance. I should make sure that you are close enough
Now we go.
that that army can reinforce you. So if they decide to attack you right here,
Unworkable.
yes, then King Amun there is close enough to reinforce. So what we're going to do with you, let me do Settra first, and then I'll recruit whatever is still available after Settra does his recruiting. So Settra, we're going to move.
Not
Settra,
possible.
we're going to move down to here.
Bow before your king. I rule everything.
And you
Greatness comes.
are going to go ahead and recruit. Okay, so we're going to save this for Settra. Oh, wait a minute. No, Settra can still recruit. Okay. We're going to do this in Settra's army and that in Settra's army. And now you're at 20. Okay. And if we do decide that we want to get a hero back into Settra's army,
The ultimate
we can't reach
shrine.
this turn, so never mind. I was going to say, I could always just disband a skeleton warrior unit. They're going to be increasingly
Worry about it.
useless as this campaign progresses much farther. Now that means you need the archers, and you need, for now, we'll just give you these. You're up to 17. I really would like to get you up to 20 before we move out of our own territory and lose the ability to keep recruiting, but it's fine for now. And you,
Necrotect.
I'm going to move him down just a little bit more here
Arise.
temporarily. Okay, I do not see any more armies down here at this point, so we're going to start moving them back up. Oops, Michael. I don't remember. There we go. Okay. It's my reshader, I guess. All right. Let's. Again, we're one turn away from doing this right, which I do want to save up for. So I think we could spend a little bit of money here, but not too much. And then our dynasties. I've done all of those. Okay, I could spend a little bit more money, increase our capacity for Tomb Princes. It's probably worth doing all of these, quite honestly. What's the proclamation here? Oh, that's really nice too. Campaign movement range 10%, but it's pretty expensive. 3,000. We're gonna do it in. No, we're gonna do this first, and then we'll do the right for the what have you, the Casket of Souls, and then the next time we've got 3,000, we will do that technology research, that dynasty. All right, building upgrade. I don't want to spend any money on this right now. I don't think. It's 1,000. I could do this. Okay, yeah, we're going to do it anyway. I can do that and still have my 3,000 next turn, even without fighting any battles. This, that's a nice to have. This is a nice to have. This is a nice to have. I'm not going to worry about those open slots just yet. I just need more money. Money is really always going to be a high priority, I believe, in this campaign. Okay. Other than all that, I'm going to skip my diplomacy this turn. I'm going to just assume there's nothing new to do. All right, I think we're ready to do one more in turn. We're going to react to circumstances over here, basically. He can only defend effectively one of these two cities. We should be close enough to be able to attack whichever one is more vulnerable. So let's cross our fingers and hope I didn't miscalculate. Okay, what's he doing? He's defending. No, yep, he didn't move his armies. Wow. And we still see no sign of Wurzag. Interesting. Well, we pretty much know we're going to attack his capital now. Unless I miscalculated and really can't reach after all. Ambusher discovered. Didn't even realize he was in ambush stance. Dynasty researched. Yep, definitely very good there. Right expires. Beastmen raids, that's not what we need. Not at all. I can't afford to upgrade them with our current money situation because I need to save this. Well, maybe we'll get some money from a battle this turn. Okay, units recruited. That's all fine. War declared. Cult of Sigmar and the Sentinels. Nice. Okay. Top knots and Numas. Whatever. Population surplus. Very good. Okay. So, Settra. We'll decide what to do with you later. Oh, I can't reach. Oh, I did miscalculate. Okay, well, it is what it is. We're going to put you... Ooh, I don't even have access to encampment stance. I can't do anything that gives me... Entombed beneath the sands. This... Maybe... Does this let me replenish in enemy territory? I guess we're not really in that bad a shape. I'd like for this unit to get some replenishing done. Let's find out. If I start moving up this way, I need to make sure that I go at least far enough.
Stride to greatness. Entomb them.
Yes, I do get replenishment. Okay. Alright, so now we're close enough to threaten Sudenburg. You could attack. Oh boy, okay. Settra.
My glory.
Oh boy, okay. Maybe we're just going to do the same thing that we did last turn, except obviously he's now closer. You... The thing is, if they wanted to attack this army, they could bring this army over, they could bring this army over, in fact, they could even get this army up there as well. If they do that, we would retreat. So what we need to do is we need to put this army in a position where he is close enough to help reinforce.
Make way.
If they attack us. Also, boom. And let's go ahead and do this. You guys merge. You two merge.
My will be done.
And you two merge.
Submit.
You're disbanded.
Strategy.
I think I can live with this. With this one right there being slightly under strength. Okay. Then what do we have? 4 swords and a bunch of spears. Let's go ahead and take, for now, the additional spears. We'll start swapping out these regular old regular old skeletons with better units as they become available. Settra, you...
No.
I wonder
Settra the
If I move Settra here,
Such ignorance pains me.
I really wish I could tell exactly
bow before your king.
how far those guys could reach. If what I'm thinking of doing is putting Settra here, close enough to attack Plain of Tuskers, if they move both of these armies up north. I think I can do that. Just the fact that we don't have to spend money on recruitment kind of makes me feel like armies are a little bit more expendable. So I'm even okay with losing armies up here if it means that we can take settlements in exchange. Now, if I were to move Settra down here and they decide to send both armies towards Settra, I don't want to lose his army. He is not expendable. But if they move both armies and attack Settra, he should be able to retreat hopefully far enough back that he could, that they wouldn't be able to follow up and take and attack him. So what we're going to do is we're going to move him to here. Let's move him to here. That should be close enough to attack Plain of Tuskers. Next turn. I hope. I miscalculated twice already this episode, so let's hope that's close enough. And that puts him then in the same dilemma of, does he come out and attack us, or does he focus on defense? And if he focuses on defense, which of these two cities does he focus on defending? That then leaves you to... Looks like we're still a couple of turns away before I'm going to have to worry about Icky here being able to take Antok. Antok is 2 turns away from being able to get these this garrison building built. That will help a little bit. Not a ton, but a little. This is only 15. Yeah, okay. We'll go ahead and do it for 15. And that's yeah, that's fine. We can still afford then to do this. This will be nice. That boosts our campaign movement range. That will definitely help right here. In fact, that's going to help so much that I can go ahead and do this, I think. Just a tiny little bitty bit further away. And you are really hopefully close enough to attack. You, if they try to attack you, you are not actually close enough to support them just yet. If I move you to here, hopefully you are close enough to reach. And now you are close enough to reinforce an attack. Okay. All right. A lot of maneuvering here, but this is what happens when you're fighting 2 enemies who are as strong as, if not stronger than you are. And we're 1 turn away from having this military building upgraded, and other than that, pretty much nothing else going on here. Okay. All right, here we go. Hero not moved yet. You...
I need more.
I think I better continue to keep eyes down here.
Moving.
Okay, that's good. We're still not seeing any more armies appear over here. That's the main thing. 1 army I can live with, especially when it's an army that doesn't have a WA attached to it. Okay, I think then...
There is no challenge here.
I think we're ready to go ahead. Let me, since I skipped diplomacy last turn, we'll do it this turn. However, this is a concern right here. We're all the way down to 92. Wurzag is number 3. That's terrifying. He is only at war with us and the lizards. This at least is a major lizard faction, and he's actually close enough Okay. He's close enough to really be a threat, so that's probably helping. And Cult of Sigmar is looking pretty vulnerable right now. Okay. Nothing here that we want to do.
My knowledge is yours.
All right, one more in turn. Okay, here we go. He is going to attack. Okay, with all of his armies. Valiant defeat. Do we want to fight this? Armor piercing weapon damage here. Let's go ahead and give this maybe to... I'm thinking of maybe giving this to the vultures here. What are you currently? AP damage of 12. I think... I tell you what, I'm kind of tempted to actually fight this. And just do as much damage as possible to these two armies. Because we know... that, like I said before, our armies are kind of expendable. We'll do a lot of damage to them, and this is leaving the settlement vulnerable for Settra to be able to take. And if they don't... I mean, I don't think they'll have enough movement to be able to get back into their settlement, but if we don't fight the battle... They might have enough left over to still get back and defend their settlements. And their armies just don't look all that strong. They've got the Empire Knights. They've got a lot of missiles right there. I mean, I think they'll win the battle. And I have to remember that our armies will not retreat. Our armies will disintegrate. I probably don't really want to lose two full armies, do I? So the question is, if we retreat, will we be retreating far enough away to actually be safe, or will they still be able to pursue us? I'm going to go ahead and give this to you. I don't know the answer to that. They might still be able to reach us if we retreat. But I don't think they're going to be able to destroy both of these armies. I'm crossing my fingers that I'm going to retreat far enough away that they cannot still attack this army. And yeah, let's do it. Let's retreat. I hate retreating though, because it feels like the AI is always like retreating miles and miles away, and then whenever I retreat, I barely move an inch, and so I still... Oh, hello. Now it's telling us Pyrrhic victory. What on... You gotta be kidding me. As soon as I assigned this Razor standard, this changed to Pyrrhic victory. Really? That's crazy. That is bizarre. The other possibility is we could fight it without controlling the large army, which means we could fight close to where our reinforcements come in, and theirs would have to cross the map. The thing is, I don't think our army is better than their army. 1v1. Yeah, no, I'm gonna retreat and try to catch them in a bad position from counterattacking. I think. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Return!
Okay, so now he did catch us with the other army. That's unfortunate. All right, we'll go ahead and fight this one, obviously. We're going to lose this army almost certainly. But, like I said before, this is kind of an expendable army. Although I hate to lose these chariots. All right, well, just not much choice now. All right, so there's two ways that we could go about this. But since this army is so heavily loaded with melee infantry, one way that we could go about it is just stack up right here and try to hit them as they come in. But we don't really have a strong enough force to overwhelm that army as it comes in. So instead, probably what we're going to want to do is try to eliminate his starting army. We have to find it first, since his starting army is pretty daggone weak. Let's just go ahead and get everybody. Everybody kind of spread out here. We need to find his starting army. It's going to be almost 2 minutes that we have to try to wipe out his starting army before we have to deal with these guys. So let's go ahead and plan on doing that. Start battle. There we go. We found them already. Get moving forward here. So you three, and then all of you on a wide front. You two get ready. Now, I was reminded that I actually have a bombardment ability here. What one? Okay, that's fine. You guys go ahead and work on them. You fly overhead. Let's get you guys over here. Okay, you go ahead and drop. Okay, wow, that was less than ideal, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and get you in on them now. And you turn around and help out. And you two, go ahead and charge in. And you three, at this point, I need to start probably turning you around because you're not going to...
As long as we outnumber them, we will hold! Brace for impact! Brace yourselves!
Here we need you guys to take him out right here. Take him out. Got no special abilities to use. This is fine. Let's go ahead and get you now on him. Okay, all of you. Let's get you over here. That unit, these, you know what? Let's do this. Let me get one of you. I'd like to completely eradicate that unit if possible. You I want you to harass over here. Okay, this is bad. He's getting away over here. I wanted to actually completely kill him, if possible. He's probably going to get away, isn't he? Okay, let's go ahead and get you all now turned around over here. Come on, guys, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Take them out. Take them out. Oop. Down to 1 huntsman. That's good. Okay, let's go ahead and get back this way. Come on. In fact, help out over here. And okay. Now, all of you all, let's go ahead and just set up again on a wide front. Super wide front. You 3. Oh, we did catch up. We did catch up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Kill him. What about over here? I think I took out the huntsman. Let's get you helping out right here. You need to be helping out right there as well. You probably need to get over here. And how are we doing here? Are we going to be able to kill him? Nope, I don't think so. Alright, guys. Back. Actually, you know what? Let's get you over here. Let's keep you over this way. We can get you in on those pistoliers, maybe. Okay, come on. Right here. Come on. Take him out. He's down to... There we go. That's good. Perfect. Let's get you back. Let's get you over there. Alright. Now, you all are waiting for an opportunity. You 2 crossbowmen right there. That's a good opportunity. But we're going to wait until they get a little bit closer to our front line. Let me make sure that I've got some spears available. Let's see here. I've got one here. One here. Yeah, okay. I need these spears over here. I'm going to get you guys back more like this. Okay. You guys are fine. Right here, you need to pull back just a little bit more. For the moment, you guys get ready. You're not in pistolier range just yet. Let's go ahead and do it. Go ahead and charge in there. Try to take out those pistoliers before they destroy you. We do have some magic here. Oh, never mind. Cancel. Cancel. Oh, never mind. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, didn't do a whole lot there, did it? Let's go ahead and get you guys now charging in here. Alright, we're on the pistoliers, that's good. Continue to try to take them out. You get ready to... Alright, on them. The rest of you all move forward here. You guys are on them. That's good. Right there. Continue. Right here, you need to pull back and let's try to do this. Get a little bit. A little bit. Okay, you're on them. You've shattered them. You can pull back. here. How are we looking? Let's get you now over here. You on them. You guys like this. You all like this. You all go ahead and help out right there for now, because our vultures are up. We got them broken. Okay, that's good. Never mind. You guys are going to be better served now hitting their back line here. Here in our front line, this is definitely my biggest concern. Let's go ahead and get you shooting at them. Let's go ahead and get you hitting them from behind. And you... yeah, you stay on them. That's good. Right here, let's go ahead and get another blast off. Up, up. Okay, that was not well done there, Michael. Alright, right here you guys have chased them off. That's good. Let's get you over here now. You as well. Get in on them. Right here. They're shattered. That's good. I don't know. We might have a chance. We might actually have a chance here. It's going to depend on whether I can just bog down enough of their units. Okay, get back, get back, get back, get back. Get back until these guys. Let's help out right there. Now you guys can turn around. Nope. Okay. Their Empire Knights turned around. Right here, we need to get you forward. Right here, we need to get you helping out. Not on the flagellants. The flagellants are not. Oh, somebody told me what was a good way to fight flagellants, and now I forget. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's get you hitting them from behind. You got... oh, this is looking good. This is looking good. Okay, yeah, you're fine. Continue to shoot them. If we can get those Empire Knights bogged down with those spears, that is perfect. You can go ahead and use a little bit of magic on these guys right there.
Yes.
Okay, this is good. We kind of got things well in hand here, I believe. Let's get you hitting those swordsmen. That's fine. You should still be shooting, helping out against those Empire Knights. Yep, never mind. Don't even pull back, guys. Just keep doing what you're doing. It's working fine. Let's go ahead and get you doing this. Okay, why did that spell not go off? Okay, this is looking good. This has worked out very, very well indeed. That's just the flagellants are all that's left at this point. I believe. They don't look like they have that many, although you are in pretty bad shape. Let's get you out of there. You definitely need to help out on these flagellants. Everything else is shattered. Shattered. Okay. Right here. Take them out. Right here. Yep, you've got that in hand. Over there. Gone. Right there. Shattered. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll buff that unit right there. If I can click on them, which I can't. Oh, missile attack. There we go.
My orders.
Okay. Wow. This will be a nice way to wind up this episode then. I did not expect this to be a victory. Maybe I'm actually learning a little bit and getting a little bit better with these units. Okay, let's go ahead and... okay, who's left? Oh, I didn't kill that lord. It's aggravating. Try to kill that lord if you can. It looks like we've taken care of all the flagellants, so why do I not have the end battle? I do not see what's left. Somewhere they've got a hidden unit. That's bizarre. Alright, well anyway, you four, obviously, we need you to take him out. And then everybody else... oh, no, there's battle right here. We do have more flagellants. Okay, let's get you involved. Let's get you all There we go. Okay. Now it's just a matter of can we kill this guy. It does not look like we can. This is a problem. My vultures have not even bothered to fly down and attack. They're just hovering up there. Wunderbar. Okay, let's go ahead and end battle. Alrighty. Well, I think we've made it through a full episode here without any crashes, so that is very good. We lost no units. They obviously lost quite a few, but some of them did survive. Canopic jars or the treasury is pretty minimal here. Yeah, we're going to take the jars.
End their existence.
That army is falling back. Okay, so they're giving us Plain of Tuskers, I think. Provided I can reach, which I think I can. And Wurzag is not coming towards us. That's great. Okay, well, I mean, it's a short-term great anyway. We did find another army, though, so he does have 2 armies in the area. He's definitely way too strong for us to ignore. But if we can knock out Volkmar the Grim before Wurzag makes a concerted attack on us, then that's the best we can hope for.
Come, vassal. What tribute do you pay Settra, the All-King?
300 for military access. No, I don't think so. Okay, achieved victory over men multiple times. Very good. That's definitely going to be very useful. Mount gained a chariot. That's also very useful. The Claw of Ulapt. This ancient, desiccated, and sacred icon is said to have appeared to King Amun after he dedicated a triumphant war campaign against Nakara to the god of vultures. After sacrificing all the city's inhabitants to Ulapt, it is said that the next day Amun woke up with this favor on his chest, and whenever he is shedding blood in battle, the children of the vulture will circle around him. This gives us the ability to summon a flock of carrion. That's good. And passive... Ooh, okay. Yes. So we definitely want to get a lot more vultures into his army. I love regeneration. Regeneration is wonderful. Okay. Proclamation of the First Dynasty. So we got our campaign movement range boost. That is really, really good. Okay, that's going to be a nice place, I think, to pick up then in the next episode. So we didn't unlock any more titles, but we're, I think, looking pretty good vis-a-vis Volkmar here. We can reach with Settra to attack Plane of Tuskers, so we know we're going to do that. And you guys, we could attack Sudenburg as well, but we may want to instead try to focus on wiping out these armies. Like, we could wipe out that army easily.
Unworkable.
That army is going to be a little bit less easy to wipe out, obviously.
Unliving curse.
I don't know. Okay, we'll decide this at the beginning of the next episode, but we've got a world of possibilities here. We could probably take both settlements, but we'd end up leaving them with armies remaining. Alternatively, we could focus on taking out their armies, which is probably the better move, although for sure we're going to want to take Plane of Tuskers. Money-wise, we're looking okay. We definitely need to keep improving our military buildings to give us better availability of military units, start replacing a lot of these regular old skeleton warriors and spearmen. And then, like I said, we definitely want to try to get more vultures into King Amun's army here. So for sure, we're probably going to want to go ahead and keep upgrading this. But all right, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for now. Thanks everybody so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode.